So if you're like my client Catherine, you've got issues going on with your lower leg, maybe the calf and the ankle, and we need to increase your flexibility and your strength so that you can run with confidence and you can create almost bulletproof ankles, so that when you hit the floor every single time that you're running, you are able to absorb that shock, you're able to move properly through the range of motion in that ankle and that calf area. So this is what we're going to do in this practice. So we're going to start in standing, and this is my left leg, but it looks like your right, so we're going to go right leg first, and we're going to start with a slightly bent knee, hands on the hips, and we're going to start the timer to make sure we know where we are. I'm going to do 30 seconds, and all we're going to do is we're going to go to 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So on a clock face, okay? So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. And when you go around the back, you can tap the floor if you want to, or you can keep the foot off the floor for that extra little bit of balance. Make sure the knee's bending so you get that work in the ankle, trying to push the knee forwards. I've gone wrong there. Last 10 seconds. Trying to keep the hands to the hips if you can. If you need to, you can use the hands off the hips. Last time on the clock face. And relax, good work. So again, you can feel all of that work already, all of that movement that we're doing in the ankle, strengthening those stabilizing muscles. That's exactly what we want. Okay, we're going to go into the other side. Make sure we make a good connection with the floor. Push the big toe in, hands to the hips, and we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Soft left knee. Push the left knee forwards as we go through that. So 3 o'clock first, then 9 o'clock, 12, 6, 3, 9. Well done. So again, feeling all of that weight, making that really good connection into the floor. Just feeling all of that really good, nice moving, strengthening, working through the range of motion. Getting closer. And time. Well done. So again, have a little bit of a pedal. Feel that work that we've just done. We're going to stand back into that right foot. Again, always keeping that knee slightly bent. And what we're going to do is we're going to do an ankle alphabet, which really works, again, mobility into the ankle. So we're really working all of that movement and trying to get, the brain-body connection to get that good control of the eversion and inversion, which again helps us as we land, as we roll through that foot. That helps that strength and that mobility, and helps that so we're not stiff and we're not going to cause injury. So it improves your injury risk or reduces your injury risk. 30 seconds. Sorry, not 30. We're not going to do 30 seconds. Totally lost my train of thought there. We're going to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way through the alphabet. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and do it as much as we can in a big capital letter. Each one is a big capital letter. So imagine you've got a pen on the end of your big toe, and we're going to start now. So we're going to go A, B, I'm going to do the first few letters, C with you, and then you just do it in your own time. Make the letters as big as you can now, so just carry on going. Nice, big letters. The bigger you can get the letter, the more expansive movement and range of motion you're getting through the ankle, which is nice and healthy. So really focus on making the movements as wide and as big, circular as you can. You're also getting that work into the standing leg, which again is really good without you even realizing it. Working on one side, but also getting some benefit on this side. And Z for me. Woo, it's good. Okay, into the other side, give that leg a shake. That foot now should feel like it's got loads of work done into it, loads of movement, keeping it nice and healthy. We're going to go into that other side, standing on that foot. Let's do the A, B. This one feels like C. So carry on going all the way to the end. This one feels initially for me like I can feel I've not got as much control. This is my weaker side, and it feels like I've not got that same level of size of the letters, space, as neat as the control. It feels a little bit more erratic. Keep breathing. Yeah, it just doesn't feel as smooth. So that's normal. That's why we do these things. That's why we work on trying to balance out any imbalances we have and giving the work to U, V, forgot the letters of the alphabet, Y, and Z. Oh, it's good. Yeah, it was a little bit frustrating for me almost on that side because I couldn't quite grasp the level of detail that I wanted. It's like that feeling where you get, I just want to be able to move it and do it, but it's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, so we're just going to have a little bit of a pedal. And now what we're going to do is we're going to do some lunging with this. So again, as we're lunging, we're going to load the ankle eccentrically and really get that movement and that mobility and strength through the ankle joint to keep it nice and healthy. Let's make sure we keep that foot, as we lunge, keep the foot nice and flat into the floor at all times. So don't push past where the heel starts to lift off. What we're going to do is come to the top of the mat and we're going to start by lunging, again imagine the clock face. So we're going to go 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to lunge forwards, 12, then slightly either to the side of the mat or off the mat to 1, then to 11. Okay, we're going to do this for 30 seconds on each side. Okay, so it doesn't matter which side you go with first because we're going to go on both. So 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So we're going forwards, up to 1 o'clock, up to 11. Again, getting that nice, good flat foot, making sure to push the knee forwards a little bit as well to get that mobility in the knee and the ankle. So you can see this is called dorsiflexion, really healthy dorsiflexion that we're trying to work on improving. So it's all focused on that front foot. We've got last one and push back and have a little bit of a pedal. Well done. Okay, so feeling that way. We're going to go to the other side now. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, so 12 o'clock, and nice flat foot. Go 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Just alternating through that. Keep breathing as you go. That's it. Notice how that feels. So, good work. Almost there, and time. Well done, push back. Have a little bit of a pedal. How did that feel? Can you feel all that work that we've done? We now need a wall or a chair to push in against. So I'm going to use this wall. What we're going to do, hands at shoulder height, and I'm going to step backwards, and then I'm going to lean forwards as much as I can. Keep the heel on the floor, and I'm going to lean forwards with a relatively straight leg, not locked out, and I'm going to push right into that heel. So I'm really trying to get as much dorsiflexion as I can into the ankle area. Okay, we're going to go 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So again, I've got slight bend, not too much bend in the knee. I'm really pushing into that heel. I can actually go a little bit further backwards. So you can, if you want to increase it, you can go a bit further backwards with that foot or bring it closer to the wall if you need to. We've got 15 seconds. Again, really working on improving that mobility, strength in the ankle. So keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good work. So again, just pedal it out onto the other side. So I'm going to go roughly around about the same time, at same distance. Just test it for a moment. I could go a little bit further. If you need to ease off, you bring your foot closer to the wall. Okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Again, really push into that back ankle so the heel's pushing down into the floor. You're going to get a little bit of hip flexor work here as well, and maybe upper body. Just keeping the body nice and relaxed as much as you can to the upper body. Trying not to get too tense through there. Last 5 seconds coming up. Well done. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good work. Okay, so this one, what we're going to do is we're going to walk up and down your mat, but we're going to crisscross your feet over. So again, that's really working into that eversion, inversion, or the pronation and supination as well. So it's really exaggerating that movement, and the body is then having to control that. So our brain body, we're having to really kind of stabilize and connect to that and control it. So we're crisscrossing as we walk like this. So from the front, cross the leg across the front of the center line of the body. Okay, so we're going to go for a minute, and we're going to go, let's go. So crisscrossing, and it looks odd, but it's really good. Try and keep the foot, try and step the foot in front of the body, not too far. So it's just a little bit in front of the body. So your center of mass is still relatively over the foot. Because if we extend it too far out in front, we could cause a little bit of an issue in the ankle. You might be feeling this in the hip flexors, in the IT band as well. You might be noticing a stretch in the hip area. Again, it seems like such a simple exercise to do, but it's all about that prehab. So we're doing pre-rehabilitation exercises. We are creating a strong, healthy body that's not going to get injured. So before we need to do rehabilitation exercises from an injury, we're going to prevent it. So we're going to make our body strong, resilient. Almost there. And time. Well done. Good work. So again, that might not have felt too intense, or it might have done. I'm not preempting anything. Have a little bit of a wiggle, a little bit of a bounce. So imagine in the middle of your mat now you've got a line. And what we're going to do with this one, with slightly bent knees, we're going to do hops side to side. So again, as we're hopping, we're doing double feet hops, sorry. As you're hopping, we're getting all of that loading, all of that eccentric loading as we go down, and the body is having to adapt, absorb that shock, and then we're having to spring it back. So again, we're getting all of that nice, natural movement through the ankle, all the strengthening, which is really healthy for us runners. It's healthy for everybody, but us runners especially. We're going to go for 45 seconds. Last exercise, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. So hop and land. A little bit of a pause as you land into it, so you're really loading those ankles and then you're springing back, trying to keep the posture nice and tall through the spine. And again, just a little bit of a pause every time. Thighs are going to work in this. That's okay. That's what we want. Are you enjoying this practice? Can you feel the benefit? Can you feel the work that we're doing? Do hit the like button, little thumbs up. It takes 2 seconds. We've got last 5 seconds coming up. Leave a comment and time. If you don't know what comment to leave, just put thanks for the video. Just thank me for watching the video. Thank me for following along. Thank me for making your ankles bulletproof, improving your running. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. So all ways you can support my channel, be part of the growing community that I'm growing here, and improve your running form. So improve your running and your running form. Okay, so how did that feel? How does your body respond to that? Can you feel all of the work that we've done in the ankles? Well done for putting the time and effort into your body to create a strong, resilient body that's going to ultimately help you run faster. You're going to be able to run for longer, and you'll be able to run injury-free. So well done. Shall see you in the next video.